My friend, if today were your last day on earth, how would you live it? Would you rush through it, consumed by worry? Or would you slow down, savoring each moment, each breath? For centuries, great thinkers have embraced the wisdom of memento mori. Remember that you must die. At first, it may sound unsettling, but what if I told you that by remembering death, we learn how to truly live? Let me share a story with you. The king who feared death. There was once a king who had everything: power, wealth, admiration. But he lived in fear of one thing: death. He spent his days distracting himself, filling his life with noise so he would never have to think about the inevitable. One day he summoned a wise monk and asked, "How can I escape death?" The monk simply handed him a skull and said, "Carry this with you. Let it be your teacher." The king was horrified. "Why would I do that?" The monk replied, "Because only when you remember death will you begin to value life." The king reluctantly followed the advice, and something unexpected happened. He began to see life differently. He no longer wasted time on petty arguments. He spent more time with loved ones. He appreciated the beauty of each sunrise. By remembering that one day his time would run out, he finally learned how to live. Why we fear death and how to overcome it. Most people avoid thinking about death because they see it as an end. But in truth, it is a reminder, a gift that teaches us urgency, presence, and gratitude. Imagine holding a cup of tea. If you knew it was your last sip, wouldn't you savor it? Life is the same. We do not truly appreciate it until we remember its impermanence. The great poet Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." Death is not an enemy. It is a mirror that shows us what is truly important. How memento mori can transform your life. So how can we use memento mori to live with more meaning? Here are 3 simple practices. Reflect on your mortality daily, not with fear, but with awareness. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I spent it? Let go of what doesn't matter. Many things we stress over, pride, resentment, material things, lose their power when we remember how short life is. Love deeply, live fully, say the words you've been holding back, express gratitude. Make time for what truly matters because nothing is guaranteed. When we remember death, we stop postponing life. We stop saying one day and start saying today. My friend, death is not here to frighten us. It is here to wake us up. When we embrace memento mori, we stop sleepwalking through life. We become present. We love fully. We live deeply. So I ask you now, if you only had one more day, how would you spend it? Take a deep breath. Hold this moment in your heart. And if this message has touched you, share it with someone who may need it. Until we meet again, walk with awareness and may peace be with you.